What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel. It's 9:23 in the morning. We're going to be learning languages again today, but we're going to be vlogging this. Now, before I get into the actual language study and I start with all that good stuff, I wanted to talk about the immediate plans for the future. So, over the next 2 weeks, I'm pretty much going to be at home. I do not need to work. Because I've taken some time off. I'm going to be using this time to basically decompress, do some language stuff I wanted to do some fitness stuff, try to get my health in order, all that good type of shit. And then after that, so that's 2 to 3 weeks, and then after that, I'm going to China. And I'm going to be there for just over a month, I believe. And we're going to be going to Hong Kong. We're going to be going to my wife's hometown, which is Weifeng. And then we're going to go to Shanghai to meet some potential clients of mine. And we're just going to travel around, and then maybe we'll be doing a trip by Korea. We shall see. So that is the plans for the future. What does that mean I'm going to be doing over the next 2 weeks? I'm going to be doing lots of little micro challenges. I was originally thinking of doing like 100 words in Anki a day type of thing for an entire month, but unfortunately my holiday got cut back and then got cut back further, and now it's down to like two and a bit weeks. So it's like, it's not really that appealing of a challenge anymore. So instead, I'm just going to be doing day-by-day micro challenges, vlogging them, and then the occasional reacted. Then while I'm overseas, of course, I'm going to be learning languages while over there. I'm going to be vlogging my whole trip. Maybe we'll catch some shocking the locals type of stuff. I don't know. It won't be intentional, obviously. I'm not going to be sitting out there waiting for them in the shadows type of thing. Now, I also wanted to talk about my Spanish journey, what I've been doing over the last week or so. So pretty much, I started on language transfer. I've done some of that. It's not that appealing to me, but I will continue doing it for now, okay? Mainly because the way language transfer teaches Spanish, it doesn't like really show you patterns. It shows you how to convert between, one language and another using primary like etymological changes and stuff so far. But I will continue doing it because a bunch of you guys really begged me to continue doing it down in the comment section. So I'll be doing some of that today. Apart from that, I've also been doing Rosetta Stone. Now, Rosetta Stone it teaches basically using a direct method approach, and I'm finding it great for just like production practice and then just learning a bunch of new random words, which strangely I just never learnt before, and just like wrapping my tongue around the language, and finally also really drilling some of those grammar structures. Those are the two things I'm doing for Spanish, and I usually do one or the other, or maybe a little bit of both each day for about an hour, and then the other hour I just continue with comprehensible input, just like listening to the language. I know like it would probably be better at this stage if I just did 2 hours straight of study, but like that's a bit exhausting. So I'm just going to do the 1 hour in Rosetta Stone / the language transfer. Apart from that, obviously I'm going to be doing the Chinese side of things. For Chinese, I haven't decided exactly what I want to do over these next 2 weeks. I really want to, like, the two things I want to drill is both production practice and then also a lot more listening. And today may actually be a heavy listening day, just to bring my ear more up to speed with the language, specifically like street spoken language. Like, I found myself, I'm pretty good with gaming, because I constantly just game in Chinese, okay, with my friends, and then just like watch gaming videos. But I gotta move away from the gaming videos and focus on just like some street interaction style videos and stuff, because that's where I'm gonna be using Chinese for like the next month. But I fucking find that shit to be boring to watch online, even though there's probably lots of common street slang, just for like, I don't know, like, I can't think of anything right now, but there's probably lots that I don't know, and it makes me sound way worse than I actually am, because once you get me in talking about gaming, bro, I can talk about so much stuff. Like, it's crazy, the discrepancy in my production abilities in gaming versus, just talking about general life. It's kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna have to start listening to a lot more podcasts, watching a lot more street interactions, doing that type of stuff. Software-wise, obviously, I'm going to be using LingoPie. I'll be doing my 2 hours per day as standard. Some of you guys might have thought, hey, Evildea, can you take that up to 8 hours a day on LingoPie? Let us know how that goes. I would, but I can't, because the LingoPie guys, they don't want me doing more than 2 hours a day on their software. It's just part of the agreement of the series, is that I can only do 2 hours a day. So I'll continue doing my 2 hours, but that won't make up the majority of my time over the next 2 weeks. It is what it is. Can't change it. Yeah, let's begin, I guess. I got my phone right here, and I kind of set up in here just some very, very simple Chinese production decks, and also a Spanish production. I've just starting to do some Spanish production practice here, so This here, it's a close, as you can see right here. So it's like pleasing to me, esta película. So now I need to fill in the intermediate part, or the part that's obviously closed out, and that would be me gusta esta película. And then I just go, yep. You might think it's strange, I've got like pleasing to me there, but that's kind of, it's similar to how Esperanto works with Spanish in that regard. So like, I could have literally just put the Esperanto in there. I don't know why I didn't, because it would make more sense. It'd be like plachas al mí or al mí plachas. Anyway, me gusta este videojuego. Great, got that one right. Me gustan videojuegos. Got that right. And by the way, until I started doing production practice, I didn't know what the difference between gusta and gustan was. But now it makes sense because me is, it's a reflect, what's the technical term for it? Reflexive pronoun? I forget the name anyway. It refers back to the subject. So basically that is the object, even though like in a SOV or SVO, sorry, language, that looks like it should be the subject, but it's not. It's the object. So me gustan los videojuegos. Me gusta ver películas. Yep, got that one right. Me gusta jugar a los videojuegos. Got that one right. Me gustan películas. Las películas. Can you do that in Spanish? I don't know if you can do that in Spanish. If you can just say me gustan películas or me gustan las películas. Like, I don't know if the las there is actually required. That's the article. Vivo en Sydney antes... No. Vivo en Sydney desde hace... I've forgotten. 16 años. 16. Still haven't got the numbers. We're just starting to work on them now. Specifically in sentences where they're useful to me. So, vivo en Sydney, desde hace 16 años. Viví en Singleton durante 3 años. Yes, got that one right. Vivo en Sydney desde hace 16 años. By the way, let me know down in the comments section. I haven't done anything with Stuart J. Raj regarding pronunciation practice yet for Spanish, so let me know how my pronunciation is going and any mistakes I'm making. Viví en Singleton durante 3 años. Okay, cool. Like, I've completed that deck. That's just a simple language islands one. I will add more probably over the coming weeks. And then obviously while I'm overseas, I won't be adding more because I'll be focused on Chinese. Okay, so I'm just walking down the street chilling, and look what I bump into, okay? It's a fucking emu. Hello, mate. Hello. What you doing? You want to learn Esperanto? Huh? I've just gotten home. It's 11 in the morning. As you can see, I've done 44 minutes of just listening to Chinese podcasts at the moment. I just wanted to show you guys this as well. So our neighbor just started building their house, okay? Well, started building their land. Bro, look how cut deep they are. I'm a little bit scared that our whole property is just going to slide onto theirs because they've dug it so goddamn deep. Apparently I've already done my daily steps in just one walk. Even though it's 11 a.m, I actually haven't had breakfast yet for today. So I'm just going to make myself some, I'm thinking maybe some wraps with a cup of milk or something. I don't know, something simple. Then we'll head up to the computer and start the actual study. Okay, here's breakfast with a banana. And I just realized I need to take the dishes out. Gotta do that now. Okay, so the wife is awake now. What I'm going to do is probably just head up to the room, chill the rest of the day, watch some stuff, study some stuff, watch some stuff. We shall see. But this is all part of my unwinding because shit's been intense for these last few months. Okay, I'm back in my room. Just watching content in Chinese before I figure out what I want to do. I pretty much have spent 2 hours and 26 minutes, I don't know if you could see that, but watching Chinese content, and it's now 4:17 p.m. However, I also took about an hour nap because after my last like random little clip I filmed, I was feeling, I don't know, I was just feeling really like burnt out, and that might be because this is like literally my first day off in like for friggin' ever, okay? And my body is just like, I just want to sleep. So I took a nap and ended up sleeping like an hour, and then I woke up and I felt so much more refreshed, and I just kept going watching content. But I haven't done anything on LingoPie yet, which I need to do with Chinese. So by the time I'm done with Chinese today, it's going to be at least 4 hours and 26 minutes total done, okay? But I think I'm going to do some Spanish right now, and I'm probably going to start with Rosetta Stone, and I'll film that a little bit just to give you guys a little bit of an insight, just because I want to get the study portion out of the way first. Okay, so I'm about to watch some Spanish Boost Gaming. I've actually just had dinner, hung out with the wife, did some stuff for a while. It's now actually 7 p.m. at night. So I'm going to watch this one episode, and then after this, I'm going to do Rosetta Stone.
Oh no. Tenzin!
Luka Modric.
Emma.
Mierda.
Gracias a Dios.
Oh, Nate.
¿Qué pasó? Ella tiene un perro.
Ella tiene un perro. Ella tiene un perro.
Ella tiene un perro. Ellos tienen un periódico.
Ellos tienen un periódico.
Ellos tienen un periódico.
Él tiene un carro.
Él tiene un carro. Carro. That rolled R, man, still gets me. I don't feel like...
Tiene un pez.
Ella tiene un pez. I actually don't feel like I'm getting any better at that rolled R at all. Like, it's still just as bad as before. Ellos tienen bolígrafos. Bolígrafos.
Ellos tienen bolígrafos.
Ellos tienen bolígrafos.
Él tiene libros.
Él tiene libros. Yeah, like...
Él tiene libros.
I've listened to, 1,100 hours of Spanish, okay? I heard that rolled R so many times. Still, it's, to this day, just as hard as when I first started. So as you can see, I'm just doing Rosetta Stone right now. I know a lot of people give Rosetta Stone a lot of shit. I also give them a lot of shit in a lot of ways. And I'll make a full review once I've finished with the series. But I feel like in this one specific instance, where you already understand the language quite well, this is actually just great for production practice, because it just slowly introduces each one of the, the different, what do you got? You like the verb changes and the endings and reflexive pronouns, all that stuff. It just slowly introduces it all, and it's just like, oh, okay, that's what I heard before. Oh, okay. So, like, if you're coming straight out of Dreaming Spanish and you want to do, like, targeted kind of practice for the different, grammatical forms that exist within Spanish, but also heavily input, because there's no English translations here. This is like one of the few instances where I think Rosetta Stone actually kind of shines. But that's saying a lot, because I'm only, week 2 or 3 into this, because Rosetta Stone splits their courses up into weeks. I will give you guys, obviously, a proper, review of the thing once I get further along. In addition to this, I also plan to do Pimsleur for Spanish, so I can do a review on that series as well. And also, what was it? Oh yeah, language transfer, that's another one. So I plan to do all 3. Okay, so I've finished my Spanish. I did just under 2 hours all up today. Now I'm actually putting on some shoes, because I have to go to the bus stop. It's nighttime right now, to pick up my mother-in-law. And I'm probably going to listen to a little bit of LingoPie while I walk there. It's only like a 15-minute walk max type of thing. Meet up with her, and then I'll do some LingoPie later tonight. I honestly don't know if I'll actually get 2 hours of LingoPie done in this vlog. But if you guys do like these types of vlogs, remember what to do. Sub to the channel. And if you become a member, you'll gain access to more of these types of ones. And also, the next few weeks are going to be quite exciting, as I'm going to be going out a lot more as I have time off now. Okay, I'm just out here waiting for her bus to arrive. And that's got me thinking deep, dark thoughts. Do you know what the worst part about being an intermediate level in a language is? You feel like a fucking fraud, bro. And you realize there's so much that you don't actually know yet. Like, you know enough to know that you know so little. It's fucking painful, and you constantly feel like, I'm never gonna get this. It's never gonna come to me. Like, no matter how much more I learn, no matter how much more I acquire, no matter how much more I practice, it doesn't matter. There's just more to learn. And that obviously is that whole intermediate plateau thing. And the worst part is, it doesn't matter if you've already done this once and you've learned a language to fluency. you still just sit there thinking, maybe I can't do this. Like, I know I can do this. I've done this with another language before, but it doesn't matter, bro. It will just nag at you, and you'll be like, maybe I just can't. I can't learn another language. You know, maybe it's just doesn't matter how much I try. I just can't do it. I guess the only benefit is I have done it before, but at the same time, that doesn't really help much at the end of the day. You still just have that fucking feeling in the back of your head. That's pretty much me with Chinese at the moment. Spanish, I'm not too bothered about. Like, you know, actually, Spanish I don't feel so concerned about because it's so similar in a lot of ways to Esperanto that I'm like, well, yeah, no, I totally can do this one. This is going to be an easy one. Like, easy in, like, respect to what I'm doing with Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin Chinese it just constantly kicks you in the balls, eh? Now, obviously, this is not a call to help. This is not me saying, guys, I think I'm going to fail. I'm going to stop learning Chinese or something like that. No, this is just me simply, you know, stating what I feel. So for you guys who also feel this, don't feel alone. It doesn't matter. You know, if you've done this before, you're still going to feel this every fucking time. And it can be frustrating. Some days you just wake up and you're like, I'm fucking over this shit. Why? Why haven't I learned it yet? There's just so much. Okay, so I am back in the house. It's pretty late now, so I'm gonna just wrap up this video right now. If you guys have enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Like, sub to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. And if you're not there, I will find you in a dark alley.